It took me so many tries to finally get the app into the App Store, and in this video I'll be talking about all the failures that comes with it and how I fix them. So let's go. So some background of the app that I'm building is an app that helps users to make following a wind down and morning routine more easily. So before sleeping, the user can plan the next day and then head to sleep. And when they wake up, they will do their morning routine that is already there for them. They can either choose meditation or gratitude journaling. And after they finish their morning routine, the plan that they planned the night before will be there. So before submitting the app to the App Store, I submitted the app into the Google Play close testing, which also required review. So because the review was successful and the close testing was already up and running, so why not just submit the app into the App Store also. So the first time I submitted the app to the App Store, the first failure that I faced was that I needed some metadata about the NS camera usage description key or something like that. So I have zero clue on what that means, so I asked ChatGPT for help and it spit out the answer, and I just edited the code of the project. After that, I just resubmitted back to the App Store Connect and pray that it works. So after submitting, I prayed for about 1 day, and then the next day I received an email that says, there's an issue with your app submission. And I was devastated, so I just looked at the review and see what is wrong. The first problem that the app have is that the promotional image is the same as the logo. So to change the image, I just put stars on the eyes of the sun or the logo's mascot and see if it works or not. Then the next problem that the app has was that the data collection and storage, which means that the app itself doesn't really have a way for users to delete the account, even though I put in the privacy policy that they can delete the account by emailing us at the email, but they do not like that. They will want a way for users to delete the account in the app itself. So in the app, I just added a small little delete button at the bottom of the profile page and see if it works or not. And the last problem that I faced was that there's more information that the App Store needed, because it says that they are not able to continue because they cannot locate the in-app purchases such as the pro of the app within the app at this time. To be honest, I did not really know what it meant, because when I was testing it during the development build of the app, I saw the in-app purchases and the in-app purchase actually works, so I have no clue why it didn't work for the App Store. But after I read the document that they gave, or the website that they gave, it says that they will be testing on a sandbox environment. To take that advice, I just Googled or YouTube on how to test my app on the sandbox environment, and I thought that I needed to use the test store from Revenue Card to test the sandbox environment of the app in-app purchases. So I do that and it worked, so I thought that it will work for them. But after thinking for a while, I thought that it didn't really make any sense, because the test environment is not for the users, and publishing it into the App Store means that the app itself in the App Store will use the test store, but I don't really want that. I want the in-app purchases to link to the real App Store revenue cap so that I can track it and collect the money. So I randomly thought that it means that the Apple or the person that are testing it did not really know where the paywall is, so I just told them where it is and said that it is in the onboarding process, and it's also at the top right hand corner of the profile page so that they will know where is it. And I just submitted all the changes and prayed that it works. And the next day came and bad news, it failed again. And the problem this time is the last problem that I faced, which is the paywall thing, and it kind of pisses me off because I did not really know how to solve this problem. I tried using ChatGPT to solve the problem, but the solution that it gave did not really make any sense, because the navigation that it gave did not appear on the website that I'm using, or the App Store Connect did not really have that navigation that the ChatGPT is producing. Then it was here that I thought that I finally understand on why it didn't really work, because I read closely to the message that they gave, and there's a document that they gave was a paid apps agreement, and I click on that and it brings to the business page of the App Store Connect and the tax stuff, all the taxes and stuff. the documents that I needed to clarify or needed to acknowledge. Then I noticed that some of them I did not really answer and did not really agree. So I took the time to finish all of them to make sure that it's all acknowledged and it's all filled up, and submitted the next build and waited and prayed, see if it works or not. Because after submitting the app into the test flight and testing it on my real Apple device, it worked. And guess what? It didn't really work because the same problem came again, that we cannot see the in-app purchases, and I just got frustrated. And from here I just decided to just remove the whole in-app purchase thing and just submitted the plain app itself without the paywall and stuff. I tried to clarify on what is exactly missing or what is the problem, and too bad, Apple being Apple, they didn't really reply me. So from that, I just submitted the plain app into the App Store and waited. The next day, I waited. I looked at my notification bar to check whether an email appeared. Every time when I checked in the notification bar and I saw the Gmail logo, I got excited for a second. The moment I put on the notification and it did not, and it's not from Apple App Store Connect, I got disappointed. The next day was over, I was preparing to sleep, there was no notification, and I was kind of feeling low, thinking that maybe the App Store hates me or something like that, so they didn't really review it. So I just went to bed. The next morning, I wake up, the same Gmail logo was appearing in the notification bar. I was kind of anticipating App Store Connect, so I just checked. It's really App Store Connect, and guess what? The review was successful. I checked it out in the App Store and it looks so nice on the App Store. I was so happy to start the day with that notification and just went to school after that. When I was in school, when I have a free time, I messaged the people on my waitlist on the good news that the app is on the App Store, and I emailed a bunch of them and hoping that there will be a lot of people who will use the app. So the next morning, I wake up and check the database on who logged into the app or who uses the app, and to my disappointment, only about 1 to 2 people who joined the waitlist use the app. The next day, I decided to change the logo because it kind of bugged me that it looked so not nice and have to change it. Basically designed the whole background on Sprite using the PixArt software, and it turned out really nice. The cat icon itself was from ChatGPT. I just told it to just produce a cat silhouette. The next day, after redesigning the app logo and improving the UX of the app, I just DM'd the people who comment on my post on the Reddit. Basically the same text, same bunch of text that I sent them through the email, but I resend them into the Reddit. And after a few hours, I got a message reply that says that the email that I sent was in the spam folder, and it was no wonder why nobody really use the app. So I just resend the email, but this time I send them bunch by bunch in 3 people groups, so that it will not be flagged as spam. And here's where I am today. So yeah, this is how I submitted the app into the App Store. Anyways, that's my opinion. Bye.